Good morning everyone. We'll start with class 6, subject social science. We'll start with geography chapter 4, that is maps. This is the second video of maps. So in our previous video we discussed about map, what is a map. Then we discussed about the essential features of a map, like title, map scale. In map scale, we discussed about the three types of scale: verbal or statement scale, linear or graphic scale, and representative fraction. So in this video we are going to discuss large scale and small scale maps in direction. Then we'll move forward. So what is a large scale and small scale maps? Maps are broadly classified into two types based on their scale and area covered: large scale and small scale. So first we talks about large scale map. Large scale map shows a small area in greater detail. They magnify the details. They are usually guide maps and topographic maps. They shows details of cities, towns, villages and small areas. And natural and man-made features are also shown. Like example of a large scale map: 1 centimeter equal to 15 meter or 1 kilometer. Look at this map. Large representative fraction portrays small areas. So next we have small scale maps. A small scale map shows a large area but in less detail. They are used for atlases and wall map. They shows important features like mountain, plateaus, continent and countries. They provide a broad overview of an area. For example of a small scale map: 1 centimeter equal to 100 kilometer. So next topic we have the direction. If you have learnt in earlier classes that there are 4 cardinal direction. Most map have an arrow pointing upward with the letter N written above it. This means that north direction is toward the top. It is called the north line. Once you know the north direction, you can find the other 3 cardinal directions. Remember, the cardinal direction are north, east, west and south. There are 4. Look at this. The compass roses show cardinal and intermediate direction. So there are 4 main intermediate directions. These are northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. These intermediate directions help to locate place or information on map with greater accuracy. For example, we say that Assam lies in the northeast of India and Kerala in southwest of India. Look at this figure. It is a figure used to show cardinal and intermediate direction. We can also find the direction of a place with the help of magnetic compass. It is an instrument used to know the main direction. It has a magnetic needle which always indicate the north-south direction. Look at this map, finding the direction of a place with respect to another place. Suppose you are traveling from Agartala to Mumbai. At Agartala, draw the vertical and horizontal line on the map as shown. Now you can say that Mumbai lies to the southwest of Agartala. So next topic we have the conventional symbol. What is a conventional symbol? So we cannot make drawing of large object on a map due to lack of space. Therefore, in order to save space, symbols are used to represent features on any other information on map. Features like road, wells, village, huts and buildings like hospital, post office, school, etc. are represented with the help of symbol. These symbols are the language of a map. People from any part of the world can understand any map. This makes international map reading and travel easy. The specific symbols that are internationally accepted and used in map are called conventional symbol. In addition to the symbol, color are also used in map. Definite color are used to show particular features. Water bodies are shown in blue, plains in green, upland or cultivated land in yellow, mountain in brown and desert in orange. Look at this, some conventional symbol. Railway station, metal road and metal road, international boundary, state boundary, district, river, well, lake. These are the conventional symbol. Okay. So there is a question regarding a home assignment. What are the cardinal directions and intermediate directions? Thank you.